How's it? No video today, but I'm going to show you guys how to show some tips in After Effects. First of all, I'm going to import Monkey. When you go to File, Import Files, make sure you choose Composition and do not check this PDF sequence because we won't be able to work with it well. So after you import it, you'll see this folder with all my parts of the body. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one, hold on shift, highlight the other one, drag them into here, and then notice I have my monkey right there. Okay, so you may need to reorder these. The easiest way is to have them already in alphabetical order and then put force alphabetical order, and then you can number them, but do it the way you want. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how we can do some shortcuts into making things move. So if I want the monkey to move across the screen just to the right, you know, if I go ahead and go on to my transform, and then for position I hit start, and then I move this maybe to 5 seconds, move across my body. Notice only the body moves across. Okay, so notice my body goes, but I want everything. It's going to take too long to do this step to everything. So what I'm going to do is basically everything is going to follow the animation of the body. So what you can do is grab, it's called the parent, you can grab this and drag it up to the one you want it to follow, or you can go in here and choose body, which is the first one. So this will be a lot faster than doing it to each one. Okay, so now when I play it, notice it goes all the way across, but what's missing? Yeah, the tail, because that's the last one. Okay, so I have my body now following across. Now let's take the world of animation to a whole new level. You know, usually in opening scenes, sometimes they'll be filming up in the sky and then they'll, you know, gradually pan vertical down to the scene, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So right now he's in the ground, so we're actually going to put him below the ground. But before we put him on the ground, let's make a little scene for him. Command Y, we're going to put in a new shape, and the shape is going to be like a green grass right there. And we're going to put this at the bottom of all of our layers. Okay, and notice how we can just drag our grass down here. And then we're going to put in some sky, so Command Y. And the width and height, we actually wanted the height to be bigger, so let's make this height really big. Let's just put 990, and our width, I don't want to worry about lining it up just right, so let's just put 990 as well. So we should get a really big part here, but I don't want gray, so hit Command Y on that and change it from gray, and I'm going to choose like a darker, like it's dusk kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to delete my green. So what we're going to do is put that layer behind everything. So now we have our scene. But our scene is going to start in the sky. So I'm going to take all the layers and highlight them. I'm going to pull them down here. Okay? So notice that I need to stretch out the blue. Okay, so now in my sky I'm going to put some stars. Okay, so Command Y, and actually these are solid colors, so I'm going to hit cancel. I'm going to hit layer new and shape layer, and the shape layer is going to be the star right here, and I'm going to make my stars green because I want them to be different. Okay, I'm going to just put a bunch of stars up in here. So after I put my stars, I'm going to animate and pull them down. But before I do that, let me show you how to animate stars, or animate a little bit easier way to animate things using the puppet tool. Go to the puppet tool and go ahead and put your points on it, but you have to make sure that you've selected that star. So notice this, all the stars are separate. If you want them to be separate, or together, that's fine, and I'll just do them together. Otherwise, you want them to be on different layers. So what I'm going to do is the pen tool, and I'm going to click on each of these edges, and then what I'm going to do is hold down the command button. Okay, so it'll change the stopwatch, and then it's going to start recording all my gestures, and it's going to do the same thing. So make sure you, on your timeline, put it to where you want them to record, and I'm going to hit start, and I'm going to start recording, and notice my timeline is moving with it. Okay, so basically I'm just dancing with my stars here. So now if I play, notice that it's copying the same gestures that I just made. So this is a lot easier than do it frame by frame and changing it. So it can be like that. So now let's put our sky, and we'll move down. To do this, we're going to use a camera. So go to Layer, New, and then Camera. And then just choose a default. You can choose any one you want to. I'm just going to choose a default camera. Now when you choose a camera, you have to choose, it's going to make things more like 3D, and you have to choose what things you want the camera to look at for 3D and move around. Now to do this, I'm going to put 3D to my grass and my sky. So notice those two 3D icons. So now those two are going to move, and I guess I need my stars to be moving as well, but I don't want my monkey to move. That's why I'm not doing 3D to them. Now we're going to go to Layer, New, and we're going to choose Null Object, and then this is basically going to be, we're going to have the camera follow all of the actions. So we're going to take this swirly, drag up to the null object, and then basically the camera is going to follow this null object, and we're going to make that 3D as well. So go to the null object, put P for position, and then we'll go back to the timeline, hit start on the camera, and then we're going to be make sure you have your cursor and not the puppet. So P in position, move it out to about 5 seconds, and then we're going to move it up, or sorry, down. So see, our grass is coming into view. Okay. There we go. Now notice that our monkey didn't come out with it. So actually, let me just play this for you so you can see it a little bit better, what it looks like. I hit play, see how it's moving, and then it's going and into my green grass scene. So if we want the monkey to be added with this, we're just going to 3D that as well. So notice the monkey's 3D now. So we play, and notice the monkey is coming into view, because basically you have this camera and the camera is panning down, and so if you don't have this 3D icon selected, it won't view the monkey. So that's how you do some 3D pannings, some 3D or pin action movement, and also some movement of the layer with the parent layers.